House of 21,500, all tickets sold 8 weeks ago. And the fact that Leicester are already relegated is unlikely to lessen the intensity or scrutiny of this occasion. Andy Cole is back for Manchester United. He missed the semi-final because he was cup-tied. He scored his first goal of the season on this ground for Newcastle and can also point to an earlier hat-trick against Leicester in their colours. While Leicester's Mark Robins once wore the colours of Manchester United, and as Alex Ferguson will remember, scored a priceless goal at Nottingham Forest in 1990, enabling United to go on to Wembley and win their first trophy under Ferguson's management. Robins is now part of a Leicester attack which has been without long-term injury victims Julian Joachim and Steve Walsh for 5 months. Today, Jamie Lawrence, signed from Doncaster in January, comes in on the right wing. And left-back Mike Whitlow scored Leicester's goal in their 1-1 draw at Old Trafford in December. United scorer then was Andrei Kanchelskis, but he now faces an operation and he's joined on the injury list today by Roy Keane and Ryan Giggs. The cup finalists need just 1 goal to complete a century in all competitions this season, but all 4 of their goals in the semi-final came from defenders. Referee Martin Bodnam is an official who likes to let the game flow, so let's hope the players today accept that in the right spirit. Manchester United. First chance of the match, falling to the £7 million man. It's a good build-up. Hughes trying to flick it back into Cole's path. Starts things off again. Irwin looking for Sharpe. Well, it was a shot more than a cross, and Andy Cole applauded it nonetheless. It was Lee Sharpe. It's Nicky Butt with Sharpe coming in far side. Oh, what a bit of a mess there, but Kevin Poole ultimately foiling Lee Sharpe. And he goes round Kevin Poole. The angle is... pulls it back for Sharpe. Defenders got back to help the keeper in numbers. Here's Cole. It's a good spell, this, by the cup finalists. They must have thought the 100th goal of the famous forwards missing. Kanchelskis, Giggs and Cantona. Here's a chance for Lee Sharpe to really take the stage. I have a feeling he's in the right mood to do so. Here's Sharpe again. And he's inside again. And it's been pulled back for Cole. And it still won't go in for United. Hughes. And Butt's in there. And Lowe is back defending. This is Neville. Swings it wide to Irwin. Butt. Ince. It's all one way at the moment. Sharpe. Hughes, nice touch. Ince. Cole to his right. Hughes again. And Ince went down. There, and they've got Cole in the centre waiting. There's Cole! Referee's given a corner. So they're still on 99 goals. Dennis Irwin, the provider. Andy Cole just put off by the defender's deflection. And Poole out to meet the lock. And Leicester themselves now very close. Willis with the initial shot really extended the goalkeeper, but it will be another corner. It's come back to Jimmy Willis. Schmeichel out, back in there by Roberts. And here's Willis again. And there's the hook shot again by Ewan Roberts, who's rather unlucky at the moment, to say the least. Inside to Hughes. Claire's been operating mainly on the right-hand side, but now for this throw, it's left to Neville to try and pitch it somewhere near Pallister, I would think. Oh, he did, and there's the flick on, and here's Lee Sharpe, and there's a goal for Manchester United, their 100th of the season in League and Cup. And the man who brings up the century has his own way of celebrating. It's Lee Sharpe. The long throw. It was Pallister who got there first. Cole tried the acrobatics, and Sharpe drove it low, giving the goalkeeper no real chance. Cole doesn't get there, but Lee Sharpe most certainly does. So in their 53rd match, Manchester United bring up the century. Cole, great chance for him here. Oh, dear. Cole, and there's two to his left here. One is Sharpe, the other is McClare. And there's Sharpe and Cole. They're looking for an offside, Leicester, but I don't think it's coming. Andy Cole scores the simplest of goals to make it 2-0. Well, they were broken here, Leicester, by the speed of the attack, and McClare involved. Lee Sharpe having a tremendous 45 minutes, tucks the ball across, and Andy Cole only has to walk the ball into the net. This is what you call a tap-in. That's his cross shot. Oh, it's been fumbled, and it might well have been 3. Paul Ince was the player going in on the goalkeeper. Side as well, 2 of the players from the youth team combining. Here's Beckham. There's Hughes. Oh, well played, Neville. Neville again. Corner. Well, you've got a glimpse there of the long-term future of Manchester United. Gary Neville and David Beckham combining on the right. And I think with Nicky Butt in the side as well, you're going to hear a lot more about those names. There's Bruce. Oh, off the line and in. Andy Cole's got his arm up. And Manchester United have gone 3-0. Steve Bruce's header caused the flurry. And as Beckham takes the corner, Andy Cole comes in as Bruce gets the header. It's off the line for a second, but look at Cole, he'll claim it. And Manchester United, Bruce in that familiar position, David Lowe off the line, and Cole, yes, it was behind the line before the goalkeeper scooped it out again. So it was a scramble, but I think Andy Cole will claim the goal. And if he does... Oh, well saved. Shot from Brian McClare, and the sort of shot the goalkeeper has to gather because there were players coming in. Off the line! And it's been a fairly straightforward victory, this, for the champions. And they could have made it more, they may still. It's Andy Cole looking for his 3rd. As we go into stoppage time. Well, it's been a mixed week for Manchester United, I suppose you'd say, through to the FA Cup final, winners here. One or two other problems, which enough has been said, but here's Ince into Cole. In a playing sense, it's ending on a high. It's Beckham, Scholes. Oh, and Ince! Oh, it definitely is ending on a high. Paul Ince makes it 4. Well, if goal difference was still a factor, this is a good win. David Beckham laying the ball into the path of Paul Scholes, the floater to the far post, and that's a good stretch by Paul Ince. who gets into a scoring position in stoppage time to underline the energetic performance that he's put up today by the champions and cup finalists. Andy Cole comes back into the side and gets on the mark. The game going away from Leicester all the time, and the performance will please Alex Ferguson and the supporters, because Leicester, already relegated, will have to admit that again today they finished second best.
5 games left to play. Blackburn Rovers 6 points clear now, and they're 6-1 on for the championship still, Blackburn. Well, Gary, that was an easy win.